Hi Scorpio, welcome to your June 2022 reading. We are at the end of May. It's the 29th of May that I'm doing this video. And that Mercury retrograde that we're still in until the 3rd of June has really had you looking at your relationships in very deep ways. And there might have been moments where you've questioned if you want to be in the same relationship, or if you've questioned whether the people that are around you in the most intimate ways in your life are the ones that are supposed to be there. And when Mercury goes direct on the 3rd in your 7th house of relationships, there's going to be more answers. You'll get more information. Might be easier to have those conversations, to be quite honest. It might be easier, instead of like forcing the conversations to happen, might be easier for you to talk it out. There's a lot of other stuff that's going on cosmically as well, but I want to get into your cards. I want to see how you guys are feeling. Okay. I feel like right now you're really genuinely satisfied and happy with the way that things are going in your life. And I feel that on such a level. Oh, this is good. I feel that on such a level that you're like kind of holding on to it for dear life, because you're like, oh my God, I don't want anything to change. Okay. So we have the 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is great. The 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is amazing, because it really makes me feel like you're around people right now, or you've recognized that you have, like, through even that Mercury retrograde, you've recognized the boundaries that you've created for yourself have also created, like, it's been like a catalyst for you to have relationships with people that are like-minded, that like understand you. That 3 of Cups is about celebration. And the 10 of Cups for me is so much about manifesting. And a lot of times when it's in cup form, that's the feeling, right? The feeling that we want to have is that overall happily ever after kind of thing. But everybody's happily ever after is going to look different. And so you sort of had this idea in your mind of the way things that the way that you wanted to go, and the celebrations, and, the happiness. And it feels like that you're starting to see those things come to fruition. And that's where this 4 of Pentacles comes in. Now, on one hand, I really like that you're saving money, because that's great to do. But I don't want you to save money so much that you forget the joy of treating yourself, right? Like, you don't want to hold on to things so tightly that you forget your own abundance too, right? And because when you are creating your own abundance for yourself, you can create more abundance on the outside world for the things that you need as well. So if things are looking really, really good, and I mean, you being a fixed sign, I understand that you would want to hold on to stuff while things are looking really good. But you don't want to hold on so tightly, because you still, like, the reason why things change and the reason why things shift is so that we can evolve and we can learn and we can grow more in our journey. So I don't want you to stifle yourself with that. There may be a Leo energy or a fire energy around you. I have the Strength card. I have the King of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Nice. And what I really love about this is that we started off with the 10 of Cups and we're now down here at the 10 of Pentacles, which means that you really did, like the Four of Pentacles was that focus, right? Like you saw a vision. You saw what it is that you wanted to do. And maybe it was years ago that you saw that you wanted to do this. And maybe you're in the middle of it right now. Maybe you're in the middle of that vision, and now is the time that you need to get focused, you know, for that vision. The key to that is trusting yourself. I do feel like there's also a fire sign that's helping you to get to this vision, whether it is a Leo, whether it's an Aries, or it's a Sagittarius, or it's just somebody who has a lot of experience. Right now, the relationships that you have in your life, utilizing those to help you to get to where you want to go, that's like the best advice that I could give to you as we focus on, like, there's a whole bunch of Taurus energy right now until Mercury moves into Gemini on the 14th, and then Venus goes into Gemini later in June on the 22nd. There's going to be a lot of Taurus energy, and that's all in your 7th house. Uranus is there, and with Venus conjunct Uranus, and then Venus conjunct the north node of the world, right? All in your 7th house. Like, your focus is relationships this year, period. The north node being in your 7th house is like really, really asking you to get serious about what kind of relationships that you want to have in your life. If you're a Scorpio rising, having that Taurus 7th house means that you desire someone that can kind of even out the intense emotions that you have for other people or for the things that you have. Scorpios have very intense emotions. And the opposite Taurus side is more of a patient, sensual energy, and not so intense and sexual, right? Sensual and sexual are two completely different things. And so, and you don't necessarily have to have a Taurus, right? But you can have the kind of patient energy that allows you to be intense, but also grounds you in the reality. And so I feel like that's kind of this person that, you know, but you're also allowing yourself to grow. And remember that being in this Four of Pentacles state is not going to get you to the 10 of Pentacles. No. That's going to be this is going to be something that like drags you down more than anything else. So the Four of Pentacles, like, you want to make sure that you're able to let this flow, this idea of happily ever after. You want to make room for that to grow. Saturn retrograde is going to be happening this month. We'll have a full moon in Sagittarius happening this month. The sun will be moving into Cancer on the 21st, and that's going to be highlighting your 9th house. And so once you really establish these relationships in your life, and I've been talking about this quite a bit because Saturn is in Aquarius. And when we have Saturn in Aquarius, it's not just about us, it's about the community. It's about doing the best for all, right? We're learning that this is not about being ultra independent anymore. The more we allow ourselves to work with other people, the more we allow ourselves to be open and vulnerable with other people, the easier survival is going to get. Mark my words. The more we go to more of like the capitalist agenda. Now, I'm not saying that capitalism is going to 100% go away and fall, but Pluto and Capricorn is already taking care of that. And helping to restructure some things, right? So Saturn in Aquarius is about working with everybody, right? Not just the good of us, but the good of all. And so I don't want you to shut yourself down. And I want you to be open to allowing other people, you know, and a lot of times when we are not open to allowing other people to come in, it's our ego. What can they do for me? I think I can do it better. There might even be a jealousy aspect or something like that. Or just thinking that you know best, right? That's like always the ego showing up. So when you allow yourself to soften and get into a more gentle place with that and recognize that you don't know everything. I know, shocking. Scorpios really are the detectives of the zodiac. So to hear that you guys don't know everything, you don't know all of the details, and you don't know what's really coming. You have a feeling of it, right? You already had that feeling with the 10 of Cups. You created the vision already within you. And now it's okay for you to be open to allow other people to bring that vision into a more reality set. But with these two 10s, there's this life cycle that's ending for you. And I think a lot of it is being shut down. You know, Scorpios don't open up to people very easily. Scorpio energy doesn't open up to people very easily, especially if it's been shown to them that it's not, like, they don't feel safe. You know, if they never felt safe opening up when they were younger, it's really going to be a lot harder to do that. So allowing yourself to be open. And we're going to clarify this in the extended. If you would like to get the extended, you can become a member of the channel, or you can pop over to Vimeo and get it there. Both ways will be really helping out with my medical expenses that will be ongoing for quite some time. I do have June openings for readings, very limited, but I do have that special 6-month preview that I do at the beginning of the year, but it's going to be for the second half of the year. So if you are interested in finding out your energies for July through December, you can grab that reading. There are only a few spots for that open because it takes a lot of energy, but I wanted to offer that this year. First time I've ever offered the second half of the year, so it's pretty cool. And we're doing an astrology school too. So if you would like, it's very introductory, and you'll be learning your own soul's blueprint and your own natal chart. So that's really cool, and payments are available for that as well. It's not really expensive for the course, but I wanted to make payments available because I know that everybody's sort of in a place right now. So, and in the extended, we will go over all of the astrology and we'll clarify the cards. I'm really excited to see you guys there. Have a wonderful June. Bye.